Hey everyone, welcome back to Just Know Official, where we dive deep into fascinating topics that matter. Today, we're tackling a subject that's been making headlines worldwide. Why does it feel like so many planes are crashing recently? Now, before we get into it, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this one. Flying is often considered the safest mode of transportation. But with recent crashes in the news, many are questioning if that title still holds true. Are we facing an aviation crisis, or is there more to the story? Let's uncover the truth. Recent crashes and their impact. Azerbaijan plane crash. In the early morning on Christmas Day, Flight J28243 took off from the airport of Baku, the capital of Azerbaijan. It was due to land in Grozny, the capital of the Russian region of Chechnya. On 25th of December, 38 people were killed and 29 survived, some with serious injuries. Remarkably, some survivors were seen walking and crawling from the plane's wreckage. Azerbaijan Airlines flight, which had been due to land in Russia, crash-landed in Kazakhstan. The circumstances around the crash remain unclear, but limited evidence so far suggests it may have been damaged by missiles fired by a Russian air defense system as it tried to land in Chechnya. South Korea plane crash. Plane crash in South Korea kills 179. The flight, operated by Jeju Air, was landing when it went off the runway in Muan, in the country's southwest. Only 2 people survived the crash. A passenger plane crashed while landing at an airport in South Korea on Sunday, killing 179 of the 181 people on board, in the worst aviation disaster involving a South Korean airline in almost 3 decades, officials said. The Boeing 737-800 plane was operated by South Korea's Jeju Air and had taken off from Bangkok. It was landing at Muan International Airport in the country's southwest when it crashed around 9 a.m. local time. Footage of the accident shows a white and orange plane speeding down a runway on its belly until it overshoots the runway, hitting a barrier and exploding into an orange fireball. Air Canada, Halifax, Nova Scotia. An Air Canada Express flight with 73 passengers aboard had to be evacuated on the runway upon landing at the Halifax Stanfield International Airport in Nova Scotia. After experiencing a suspected problem with its landing gear, officials for the airline said no passenger or crew injuries were reported in the incident, which occurred at about 9:30 p.m. local time Saturday, according to airport officials. Over the past, we've seen a series of tragic plane crashes, some involving large commercial jets and others smaller, private aircraft. These incidents have claimed lives and left families devastated. Each crash raises new questions. Is there a pattern here? And more importantly, what's being done to ensure it doesn't happen again? Let me ask you, when you hear about a plane crash, does it make you more nervous about flying? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Aviation safety statistics. Is flying still safe? Before we jump to conclusions, let's look at some numbers. Flying is still one of the safest modes of transportation. In fact, according to the International Air Transport Association, the likelihood of being involved in a plane crash is about 1 in 11 million flights. But here's the catch. While overall accidents are rare, a cluster of incidents in a short period can make it feel like flying is suddenly more dangerous. Here's a question. Do you think people should worry more about rare, high-profile events like plane crashes or everyday risks like car accidents? It's a fascinating psychological phenomenon we'll touch on later in the video. Causes of plane crashes, braking. Let's break down the primary reasons behind aviation accidents. Number 1, human error. Did you know that nearly half of all plane crashes are caused by human error? This includes mistakes made by pilots, air traffic controllers, or maintenance crews. For instance, fatigue is a significant issue in the industry. Pilots often work long hours, which can impair their decision-making abilities. Question: should airlines be doing more to prevent pilot fatigue? Let me know what you think. Numbers 2, mechanical failures. Mechanical issues are the second most common cause of crashes. This could involve engine failure, faulty sensors, or other critical systems. Some planes in operation today are decades old, raising concerns about whether they're fit to fly. Do you think airlines should retire older planes sooner, even if it means higher ticket prices? Drop a comment below. Number 3, weather conditions. Severe turbulence, storms, and low visibility can lead to accidents. Modern planes are equipped with advanced weather detection systems, but no technology is foolproof for cybersecurity and system errors. In our increasingly digital world, could cyber attacks pose a risk to aviation? Experts have warned about the potential for hackers to disrupt flight systems. What do you think? Are we doing enough to protect our planes from cyber threats? It's a scary thought, isn't it? The pandemic's impact on aviation safety now. Let's talk about how the pandemic might have influenced these trends. During COVID-19, many airlines grounded large portions of their fleets. Planes that sat unused for months are now back in the air, but prolonged storage can lead to mechanical issues if not properly managed. At the same time, the aviation industry faced massive financial losses. Some experts believe this may have led to cost-cutting measures in areas like maintenance and pilot training. Do you think financial pressures should ever compromise safety? Personally, I'd say no, but let's hear your thoughts in the comments. If you're finding this discussion insightful, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into aviation and beyond. And if you have questions or theories of your own, don't hesitate to share them. We love hearing from you. What's being done to improve safety? Thankfully, aviation authorities and airlines are constantly working to make flying even safer. Here are a few measures being taken. Numbers. 1. Improved training programs. New simulation technologies are helping pilots prepare for rare and extreme scenarios. Number 2. Stricter maintenance standards. Airlines are required to conduct regular, detailed inspections of their fleet's number. 3. Advanced technology. From autopilot systems to AI-powered diagnostics, technology is playing a massive role in reducing human error and predicting mechanical failures. Global collaboration. Organizations like the International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO, ensure that safety standards are consistent worldwide. And number 5, what can passengers do? Now here's something for you, the passenger. While we rely on airlines and regulators for safety, there are small steps you can take too. Research the airline's safety record before booking. Pay attention to safety briefings on board. Avoid booking flights on carriers with poor maintenance or customer reviews. Knowledge is power, and being an informed passenger can make a difference. So, what's the verdict? Are we facing a crisis in aviation safety? Not exactly. While the recent crashes are tragic, they're a reminder that safety requires constant vigilance from everyone involved. Pilots, airlines, regulators, and even passengers. But what do you think is there more to the story? Share your thoughts below. And before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next deep dive. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious and stay safe.